How's everyone? What's happening? Happy Saturday morning. Everybody got a coffee? You got a coffee? Hello there, coffee. Hello. Hello, Chris. Yeah, okay, wait. That's a bit rough. Turn that down slowly. There we go. There's something else on. Where's Darth Sean? Darth Sean has to work today. He's got to work. He's got to do worky things, unfortunately. But I'm here. What am I? I'm not good enough for you, Natasha? What? Come on. That's not fair. Come on. Let's put a bit of that on. Hope it's not too loud. Cool. There we are. Okay, let me get all my stuff ready. I was late on purpose just because Whistler said I shouldn't be late. Right. How's everybody's morning going? Whistler, nope. You what? Ah man, it skipped again. Nope. You're half good. Thank you. Thank you. It's almost a compliment. Almost a compliment. Why does it do that? Sorry. There we go. That's better. Oh, there we go. I'm big. Yes. Awesome. So what has been happening, y'all? Debbie, good morning. Natasha, good morning. Scary, good morning. Whistler. Who else do we have here? And Chantal. I'm still making coffee because I slept in so late for a change. That's good. Are the kiddies not there, Chantal? Is that why you're having a nice late sleep in this morning? Darth will be working. Yes, Darth is working. He's making that cash dollar bills, yo. Heidi. Good morning, Heidi. Still on the cold side here, but as a served this 2 weeks ago, but not as severe as 2 weeks ago. Blah. At least there's sun in a sun. Okay, well that's good. That's awesome. Do support the stream and share more Crocs. Thank you, Debbie. What absolute stunning. Thank you, darling. Much appreciated. Who else do we have here? Ghost Stomp. Ghost Stomp is here. Hills is here. Yeah, man. Having and Melissa. Morning, Melissa. It wasn't that bad. Calm yourself, good sir. Because everybody, I'm assuming everybody's back at work. Everybody lives on African time. Well, I mean, my African time and other people's African time is hours and minutes different. Mine's a couple of minutes, 4 minutes. Kevin, how are you? Gabs, how are you? Yeah, man, great. Having a lovely chilled Saturday morning. Yeah, I can't complain. I mean, I don't think I've got anything to complain about. Kiddos also slept late, gaming last night. He puts the TV on quietly on a Saturday morning, but he and Sean watching anime now. Ooh, nice one. See, that's the thing. Saturday morning cartoons. This is the inspiration for this show. I just wish I could play cartoons, in the background, on the side. Where are your kitties? They are busy hunting. They're right outside this window here, and they're hunting shit. They're fucking murder mittens. Sorry, I'm swearing. It's early. My bad. I can't complain. What can you complain about? Did someone steal your brisket? Is that what happened? I'm assuming that's what happened. Toast said, "Hey, good morning, good sir." Yeah, see, there we go. That's the perfect morning. That's the perfect handle for the show. Toast. Toast. What did we have on toast on Saturday morning? Bit of butter. Bit of Marmite. Fuck, Marmite. There we go. Are we going to have a Marmite debate? The lizard wall. Yes, dude, the lizard wall. Next level. All they're doing, the one cat's been sitting here, my Lynx has been sitting in my black one. So now the problem is during the day, she's not the best hunter because she's very visible. At night, she is an absolute predator. But during the day, not that great. But yeah, there's a lizard wall, and they literally are focused on that lizard wall. You can't touch them, and they're like what? Stop, and then back to the wall. And the amount of butterflies that they've killed in this last summer is insane. The one morning we woke up, and I think there was 5 butterfly corpses just lying at the entrance of the house. They just brought it and laid them out there. And I also think what they're doing is they're sending a message to the other little animals, like beware. Where's Reese? Where's my Reese? Marmite and Bovril. You can't have both. It's blasphemous. Absolutely blasphemous. Ronaldo, good morning, good sir. That's weird. Ronaldo isn't up this early on a Saturday. He needs his beauty rest. I mean, that sexy face needs a good amount of sleep. But yeah, Marmite. Natasha, it's Marmite or Bovril. If you do both, I don't know. It's like putting pizza and that's putting like banana and syrup on a pizza. It's
how dare you?
Exactly. I will die on that fucking wall, in that hill, that wall. I'm still lying in bed, as you should be, good sir. You should be. You lie there and just, you know. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to take this somewhere I shouldn't take this. It's weird though, if you think about this, Ronaldo, because come a little closer, right? You're in bed with me right now. How are you doing, big boy? You feeling good there, lying there, nice and warm? Yeah. Stare deep into my eyes. I bet his missus is going there going, what are you two doing, you weirdo? Sorry. That was fun. Nothing. Listen, it's Brokeback Mountain. Listen, it's 2025. We're not allowed to shame. We're not allowed to gay shame. I'm out of bed. It's funny. Anyway. Oh wait, that's playing on repeat on my bag. I'll put something else on now as soon as this finishes. Yeah, man, focus. Focus more. 2026. Sorry, yes, 2026. My bag. I'm still. But the thing is, what is the appropriate amount of time you allow people? You know, like it's the 1st January, the 1st month. If someone goes, oh, it's 2025, you don't go like it's 2026, dumbass. You don't say that. You go, you know, like you let them. By February, then you can start saying, you know, actually 2026, and then by March, if they're still saying 2025, then you go. You add on dumbass. You know what I mean? I am living living in the past. Listen, the 90s was better. Come now. Remember how awesome the 90s was, guys? So, what? Where do you even watch Saturday morning cartoons now? Does DSTV does Mnet even have it on? What is that? It's just Cartoon Network, and it's just reruns. That's the downside. The downside when I think it was. So Sean was younger than me, and I remember we got DSTV, like, you know, a little bit like we had DSTV, but it wasn't like in that Saturday morning cartoons was different. And then later on they got, I think when I was 16, 17, where they started having all the different channels, and they had Cartoon Network. But the one downside of Cartoon Network was if you watched anything in the week, you'd start rehashing the same things. And you're going like, and the other downside was there was no it wasn't chronological. It was like just like you'd watch an episode and then you watch the next episode and you go like, I have no idea if this follows on or if it comes afterwards. It was insane. It really bugged the crap out of me. Whereas on a Saturday morning, if you watched X-Men, the following episode that happened a week later, last time on X-Men, you're like, oh, I remember that. Now it's just like you're somewhere just randomly. They just stop caring, and that's why DSTV is sinking now. Oh, I love the night. I know, exactly. I was just thinking, we were talking about the other night, I'm going like, if I had to go back in time, I would probably go back to the 90s. Okay, wait, let me put something else on, because that was a bit hectic. Let's find something here. Give me a second, good people of the interweb. Come on. Here we go. Done. There we go. That's better. Right. If only it were raining, I'd be so happy. A bit of rain ambiance. I would go back to the 40s, Germany. No, you wouldn't. You know, we wouldn't know if you went back. If Whistler went back in time to Germany in the 40s. I just want to point this out. He's ginger. Like, you know who the Germans hated more than the and stuff? The gingers. They didn't even put them in in a train and send them to a special place. They didn't even do that. They were like, oh look, he looks ginger. There we go, done. And they didn't even use bullets because they were like, listen, no, that's we're wasting money here. They just took a billy club and then just licked him. That's what would happen to Whistler. Reese has wigs. I'll be fine. No, listen. You can't. No. If you're time traveling, Whistler, you're going back in time, and you get there like Arnold Schwarzenegger, naked. You'll get there naked. So you either need to go rob like I don't know, like get a schmatchy uniform from someone. Oh my god, dude, I love that shit. Sonic competition on Saturday morning on KTV, dude. That and then the thing I used to love watching is the what was it called? The trolley race at Reggie's. But it wasn't every Saturday, was it? Because I'm just thinking about it. That was a lot of money back then. And also the thing was that what was it? You had 30 seconds. So if you think about that, 30 seconds is not a lot. And all you wanted was, the only thing anybody wanted was, they wanted to go back to grab one of those, like, a console, like a Sega or like a Nintendo or a PS1. I think that PS1 was like late 1996, 95, somewhere. But yeah, they were clever because they would put all the toys, the KIF stuff right at the back. So you'd go there and you'd have 2 seconds to spare to grab a console or maybe some games. I used to love that. And the Sonic thing was amazing. But I mean, like, I'm thinking about it now and I'm going like, dude, there's delay here. Like, how did they manage that? Back in like 1994, 93, 92, how did they have no lag? How did SABC or Mnet have zero lag when someone's going back, forward? I mean, like, it makes no sense, right? This is a Whistler question. Oh my god, this is the next conspiracy. I mean, did we even have I can't. Geez, that now I'm confused. Now I'm going like, it was all fake. It was all fake. Sega Mega Drive. Oh, dude, I remember that. All the old 80s and 90s cartoons are on YouTube. My son loves Sonic Underground. Sonic siblings are in a rock band. What? I didn't even know that. It was made up. What's it said? It was made up. There are so many. Are you serious? My fucking childhood. My absolute childhood has just been destroyed. Renee, good morning. How are you? Renee, I saw you had like a stream last night, and I clicked on the thing, but I didn't see, like, when I went there was nothing live happening. It was like 10 to 7, but I didn't see like a vibe. It's some kind of what was it called? Hold on, let me see. It was called Kom praat een bietjie. Kom rek jou bek. If you're gonna go check out Renee, I think she's doing a thing. Is it like a regular thing? Is you doing it every Friday, Renee? I couldn't see it. Then when I popped on to Ronaldo and I went and hung there. I don't know. I'm very offended right now. I'm really like, I can't. I have this bad taste in my mouth. Imagine you're 40 years old. This is how it feels. Like what Whistler said right now, right? If it feels like, imagine being like 40 years old and all of a sudden your parents come to you and they go, listen, you're adopted. That's how this feels, to find out that the Sonic Hedgehog game wasn't real. If I had DSTV, I would cancel it right now. The words I have for Candace Hillenbrand. I can't believe she lied to me. Tanny Reese. Is Tanny Reese here? Hello, Tanny Reese. How are you? Are you doing hair? I've got something fun for you. I saw it this morning. Did I share it? Hold on a second. I just had to. It was quite funny. Let's see. Yes, I did. Oh, this is something cute that it's, how do I make this bigger? Instagram on the computer is really terrible. It really annoys the crap out of me. It doesn't allow you to make things big screen. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I wish there was like a plugin for my Talk Studio where it could play this, but I thought this was really funny, and I think we should share this with the class. That's weird. Oh, there we go. I'm bigger.
Hi, do you guys speak English?
Yes.
How are you today, honey? What we do for you?
Oh, gel change.
Oh, you want the gel chain? We're gonna have to do a lot more than gel chain. This looks so
Oh,
bad.
I'm sorry, where are you from?
This Bulgaria, honey. This looks so bad. Dania, what took за малко? Какво е това?
Лили, много грозни ногти бе, човек. Ужас. И клевета. Американска работа, да.
А със сигурност в Америка се го правим.
100% то къде другаде.
She said you so pretty, honey. She said you should be hand model. Какво да правим?
Еми ще чарсаме в долари, така.
It's gonna be $160 for you. We make your
Oh,
nails
wow.
so nice. You get hand model drop right now. Honey, you don't have boyfriend.
I don't.
You don't have boyfriend because your nails so ugly, honey. Next time you come to Bulgaria, we do for you only $160 and the pedicure $150, and then that's it.
It's more than I thought.
It's awesome. You're allowed to be mean again with Chinese people. It's just you're allowed to. It's fine. I'm already hurting. She's gonna hurt her nails. I'm hurt in the deep. No one's nails got hurt. Everything is fine. Whistler just see. This is why I tell you guys that I think Whistler is like deep into Brokeback Mountain. Hey, what's up, guys? Anyway, so hey, Peter, how are you, good sir? Rock candy. What? Rock candy. Well, Steve Young. How's it? Good morning, good sir. What are we talking about? Rock candy. If you haven't drowned in all that rain, I'll bet still work. What did Matthew say? It's called OBS. No, but I like this more. OBS is just so much work. This is fun. I can just click things and everything is kiff. And I can do it anywhere. Why do you have to hate my thing? What is Ronaldo? I don't know. It could be a growth, or it could be a YouTuber. It's a growth on the ANC's asshole. Sorry, I'm terrible. I shouldn't be laughing at my own jokes. It's very bad. I know it's retarded. Yes, good. Why is Ronaldo? Oh God, guys, the chat. I'm bummed now. But actually, did you guys know that wasn't Candice Hillenbrand in Street Fighter? I prefer a YouTuber that grows. Oh my God! I think I'm bleeding. If only I could reach to get the knife out of my back. Such a dick bag. You're such a wanker. Oh my God. That was a good one though. Come on, that was cock funny. That was really good. 100 points to Whistler for that. The disrespect. Hey, Ronaldo. Yeah, no, he wouldn't. But I mean, I'm just saying, like that's he's a. If you had to go, what is Ronaldo? It's a pain in the DA side, and it's a malignant growth on the ANC's balls. There we go. That's better. It sounds bad, but if you think about it, it's like, you know, it's what Ricky Gervais says. It's like it's how you frame it. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm calling Ronaldo a growth, but it's the point. It's the purpose of what he's doing. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Matthew Dixon. That is definitely a Kamala point for Darth Sean. Like he's like a rash. He's like a rash and a paper cut. No. Paper cut's too minuscule. It's got to be something really, really annoying. It's like here we go. Actually, I'll show. It's gone now. You know what? It's like a paper cut under your fingernail. That's what it is. It's like it's terrible. This morning I was petting the cat and then I moved my hand away. She has this default like vibe of like murder mittens, and she's just, and somehow she got her claw under my nail, like I don't know, maybe like a millimeter under my nail, and like I don't know, and it just and it was bleeding for like 20 minutes. Sorry, it was Ronaldo thorn in my side goes. He's a thorn in their stride. That's true. He is. He should be. More people should be a thorn in their side. Murder mittens. Yes, they are little killers, honestly. Apparently, like I read this whole thing about how cats are like they're pretty vicious. They'll fuck up an ecosystem. So you got to keep them, you got to keep them careful. Oh wait, did you guys see the thing? Where did I see it? I saw it yesterday. The thing about the dire wolves. And I'm going like, let me show you guys this little thing. Where did I see it on? It was on the Deek Dog. And it was just like, I was going, wow. Sorry, it's just, I know, lizard. Again, I know I'm being a dude. What's wrong with Pussy Mork? Nothing. What do you mean? I don't know. You should ask Whistler. Apparently, he's not into that anymore. Wait, where's it now? Let me see. Here we go. No. Let me find this. Oh, here we go. I was going to play a little bit of this. I don't want to play the whole thing, but it was absolutely.
You made a fucking dire wolf.
I didn't. Our team, our incredible team, made 3 dire wolves so far.
Let's see the photos. Jamie, bust out some photos. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself, because this is truly fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's the pup.
Yeah. So this is, so that's actually Romulus. We have 2 boys, Romulus and Remus.
So just to give you guys some context, the dire wolf went extinct like something like 12,000 years ago. And I'm watching this, and the entire time I'm just thinking one thing. I'm going, have you guys not watched Jurassic Park? Like, have you guys not seen that movie? There's not just one movie. There's a few of them. And what happens every single time? Everybody fucking dies. Everybody dies. I'm just going while watching this, I'm going, maybe there's a reason they died out. Maybe there's a reason the dinosaurs died out. Like, why are we bringing them back? It's like, you guys are looking for cuck. That's all I'm saying. You're looking for cuck. The next thing, there's an entire pack of dire wolves rolling around, just absolutely killing everybody, or like massacring. I don't know. Listen, it's insane.
Founders Forum, and then we have Khaleesi, who's the new girl. So this is Romulus and Remus. So funny story about this. So Peter Jackson from Lord of the Rings.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to
take virus. 3 months old.
So 3 months, how big are they?
3 months, they were north of 45 pounds.
Wow.
So
look at that face. God, they're so beautiful.
Oh, they just get like, as they've aged, they've just got more and more beautiful.
So let's go to the adults, because the adults have crazy characteristics that you were saying that you didn't even know that
we didn't know, right? And so we ended up getting a.
Is this a full grown one?
No, they're still 5 months old, so they're 80 pounds at 5 months. So wolves typically
23 kilograms at 3 months. What is it? What is 80 pounds? 80 pounds at 5 months. Shit. But I mean, those things are gonna. I mean, I don't know. Like the only frame of reference I have for a dire wolf is literally Game of Thrones, right? And how big did Snow get? Give or take 40 kilograms at 5 months. Holy shit! And then they apparently he says here they grow until 15 months.
Grow 12 to 14 months. So they're not full grown yet.
Wow. And how big is it already?
80 pounds, about 5.5 feet.
In the main.
Yeah, and so a couple things about the wolves, Jamie, if you go back, yeah. So we didn't know this, right? We knew that they were a Pleistocene wolf. We knew that they existed and went extinct about 12,000 years ago, when a lot of megafauna went extinct, like during kind of that younger dryas kind of cooling period. They went extinct as well, right? And we knew.
Worcester says that Reese's one client has actual wolves, like real ones. That's awesome. My friend Grant, he had a Canadian timber wolf, and it's basically dog, but the thing is, it's 5% dog, 95% wolf, and the wolf was like the dog was insane, dude. Like honestly, like insane. He has to act like the leader of the pack the entire time, and she does this weird thing where she even like a hand gesture. Like she notices all she does, that dog did. Wolf. All she did was focus on his mood, his swing. When he got upset, like, you know, the dog is there. And like, dude, it was absolutely amazing to behold, to watch like how these dogs socialize and like with humans, and like Grant's daughter and shit, like absolutely overprotective. Insane though. At 5 months, it stands what? Sorry, where am I? Ghost Stopper says at 5 months, it stands upright on rear legs. It's at least 1.6. See, the thing is, okay, cool. I get it. We're doing it slowly. We're just going to do just the dire wolves instead of going like, let's just resurrect every single dead animal all at one time and put them on an island. They're like going, okay, cool. We're going to do just this one. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know if this is just, again, I keep going back to Jurassic Park. I mean, there we go. What happens when full moon happens, when they get older? I mean, what are the dire wolves just bigger? Were dire wolves just bigger than normal wolves? Is that the whole vibe? I mean, they're just a subsect of wolf, right? I mean, I'm assuming so.
All we know, because all we have is we don't have frozen dire wolves or frozen samples. We literally just know from skeletal remains that they were 20 to 25% larger. They were stockier. They probably weren't as fast based on kind of their body weight as a normal wolf would be. But we knew that they had thicker skulls, a larger cranium, and whatnot. And we assumed that and we did find this out in the genome, which is pretty cool, that they were white. Because there's like this misconception for a while that they were red because some scientists wanted to make.
Is it okay for dire wolves to be white?
Paper and assume that they are red, so they get their paper.
Doesn't it make sense for natural selection? I mean, they're an Arctic hunting animal.
Yeah, and they have this beautiful. We didn't know this. They have this beautiful like mane-like quality to them. And when they're babies, you saw a couple of pictures. Their fur almost feels like polar bears. It's crazy.
Wow.
Is
it cool. Like polar bears and it's hollow, or is it not?
It's not. It's like typical wolves, but it's incredibly thick. It grows in kind of these clumps. But then,
Charmaine. Apparently, what I think either he says in the beginning or some of the end, the fact that like they died out due to the fact that they obviously they weren't getting enough food. Obviously, the pack grows. I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the documentary about, I think it's Yosemite, like the American park, and apparently they had the wolves had been almost completely extinct from, and then how they brought back a pack of wolves. And there's this whole nice documentary where they follow the wolves, and then just how they, dude, it's insane how wolves hunt, how they act, and all the shit. It's like the alpha male does almost none of the thing. He's like right at the back. And you're going, shouldn't he be in the front? And like just their social hierarchy of how they function is phenomenal. It's insane. And it's like, this is all like back of the head, like evolutionary biology, or just like it's just like how they're biologically made up. It's phenomenal. It's honestly phenomenal. Again, I'm going like, and then it's things like that make me go like, you know, there is a design to it. It's not just happenstance. I'm sorry, I'm of the belief it's things didn't just magically just happen. I'm sorry. Sorry to drop that bomb on you guys. Dire wolves are slightly larger than today's wolves, but with more robust limbs, stronger bites, and teeth adapted to crunching bones. Yeah, apparently he says here that what they give I think it was a little bit earlier, he says they give the dire wolves the horns of deer to chew on, just as chew toys, and they literally go through it like butter. Robbie Fenter, how's it? How's it morning, Robbie? The alpha protects the old and the weak, hence the back of the... Yeah. No, it's actually my internet or Mork's. What? Is my internet being cuck? Who said that? Marissa says she has I used to work in security. One of our clients has a Great Dane called Cupcake. Listen, I'm not big on like massive dogs. Every now and again when I go to the pet shop and I see a poor dude who's got a dog and he buys like this, I think it was the other day we went to go cat food. And I mean our cat's food, like we got 2.5 cats. Well, we got 2 cats that are ours and 1 cat that adopted us, that like the neighbor's cat that lives here. And we buy this like I can't remember what the stuff's called, from the pet shop. But it's like I think it's like 10, well, how much is it? 4 kgs or 5 kgs for like it's like $800, right? Then I see sometimes when I go there and I see the dude that comes there that's got a big animal and he's got 2 of these things. And I'm going like, and I can't help myself, but I have to ask. And I go, listen, dude, what kind of dog do you have if you got 2 of those? Those things are like $4,000. I think it's like a 25 kilogram bag of dog food. And he goes, I think the one dude said, no, he's just got one dog, some massive dog. Yeah, they're gonna eat you out of the house, brah. I do want to mention I have one pet peeve though with the pet shops. One big pet peeve, and I think maybe what we can do is maybe you guys can help me. And like start. I think we need like do protest action like in America. I unfortunately can't pay you. Maybe if I can get Ronaldo involved, he could like he's got that YouTube money. He's like dollar bills, yo. And what we can do is we can start a vibe at the pet shops, like protest outside. And no, there's no racism. You're thinking that there's kind of racism. It is a racial issue. Well, it's not. It's a species issue. If you've ever gone to the pet shop, have you noticed the dog supremacy? This is why I support the Kiffness. Because when you go there, have you seen the selection that you get for pet stuff, for just dog stuff? And then you go look at the cat stuff, and it's like there's fuck all. There's absolutely nothing. There's like one little shelf with 10 different cat toys and a cat treat. That's it. And dogs have fucking everything. They've got balls. They've got just everything. Like the big pet hates cats. Absolutely annoys the crap out of me. Yes, 100%. Whistler, you can. We're going to be ICE agents. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that.
As they've grown in, they've started to get this kind of like mane to them, which is incredible.
The females as well?
Well, the female, she's only 6 weeks old, so it's too soon tall. So if you keep going through a couple other photos, yeah, I mean they're just beautiful. And I mean, it's funny. Someone actually said on our team was like they almost look like Shetland pony wolves at some point, right?
Right. They're so stocky.
They're stocky. They're thicker. They are. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. So this is Khaleesi, who looks like a baby species that we're putting out there,
and they chew on it.
They just love.
There.
So they love to chew on horns in this state. So we have different phases of. We built a 145-page animal guide. These are actually different horns from different elk and other species that we're putting out there.
And they chew on it.
They just love
like a dog does.
Like a dog does, right?
So apparently what they're also doing is they're training them to like sort of self-sufficient. So they've given them food, and now at 5 months, apparently they're not hunting yet, but they're leaving like animal carcasses out so they get used to the whole vibe and the thing. And like obviously, but now the thing is like, how do you train that instinctual vibe? Because I've noticed with cats, right? They look at what their mother does. And the same with like wolves in the wild. They are very attuned to what the others. Now, obviously, it's hard with these. So I think the cool part about the experiment is going to be like how they almost instinctively start doing the pack stuff, like following each other and building that vibe. Because how do you do that? Because they have nothing to learn from, which is quite interesting. So we're undomesticating animals now. Yeah, we've gone the opposite way now. That's funny. Oh yeah. Sorry, then I got it was slow. Sorry, Mork. I meant to say a nice agent. I actually want to play something quite interesting to you guys in a second, which I found super interesting regarding being nice. I thought it was very, very cool. Let's watch the end of this.
So are you letting these animals kill things, or are you feeding them?
So we're feeding them still. So they eat a combination of bison meat, horse meat, and
do you plan on letting them kill things?
So we're
eventually?
just about to introduce carcasses to them. So giving them part of a carcass, letting them feed, building in that dynamic between the two brothers for now, and then and they are starting to exhibit some hunting behavior.
Are you going to let them hunt?
I mean, they are on a seemingly wild 2,000 acre preserve with just them, so they do have the ability to hunt on that preserve, but they're not doing it yet. They're starting to exhibit the.
Okay, what about they going to put their little rabbits and little because I mean it's going to be 3 of them, right? It's going to be 2 males and then the girl, and then AJM. Good morning, good sir. Sorry, I saw you now. How's it? How you did? What's happening? There is elements of it in their DNA, like this. What do you mean, like the sort of the default psychology to hunt and to like? No, of course. I mean, like look at I look at my cats, right? We got them when they were 2 weeks old. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing that taught them how to hunt. It's instinctive. I mean, that thing that have you seen the thing that cats do when they get at the birds and stuff? It's like it's insane. It's really it's absolutely. It's a marvel to watch that and see this biological just imperative to just like, like I'ma get you. They're eating horse meat. There goes Seabiscuit. Oh, good Lord, that's funny. All right, prisoners. Yes, 200. But no, I think it's 200. So 2,000 acres would be about 200 hectares between you and Freedom Run. God, that would be funny. Imagine. I mean, that would be something I'd watch on TV. You just let prisoners out. Like here's 4 guys. Okay, if you can make this 2,000 hectares or acres, what the fuck ever it is. You can go through free, and there's 6 dire wolves here. I mean, listen, that looks like a really cute ice agent. Nice agent. Sorry, my bad. My 3 white bull terriers are useless. They will jump up and bark for the stupidest small things, but yet I can't say that. They come and ransack our property, and not a peep, not even a twitch or a movement. Dire wolf bulltong. Yeah, no, dude. Jeez, nuts.
Original, kind of the first inklings that it will trend toward that. But we want them to live. We want them, and we're going to probably make 2 or 3 more. We want a solid little social pack that we can monitor, that can live a seemingly wild life, that we can understand more about them.
Wow.
That's cool. But the other thing that's equally cool to it, going back to the Red Wolf story, can you...
Which is crazy to me that you have reignited these 10,000-year-old hunting genes.
Yeah.
That they're starting to
including size. So we understand more about we looked at what genes made really a direwolf, like what was separated. And the beautiful thing for us is that we had a 13,000-year-old.
Weird. Why did my iPhone? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see. Why is this thing not working?
Tooth and a 73,000-year-old skull.
Weird.
So we could.
Anyway, okay, but it's super interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going. What else are they going to do next? What do you think they'll bring back to life next? Like a saber tooth? Because I mean, I think they found saber tooth DNA. They found saber tooth. I think they found like a couple of frozen things. I think it'll probably be like the next would probably be the woolly mammoth, right? But I mean, where would you put it? Like where would you put it? There's an epic Bluetooth hack out. Stop it. Is there? Oh. Sorry, George. I thought it went somewhere else. I thought that was was a reference. No. But like, listen, we've had, I don't know what the vibe is. There's a massive uprising with the baboons, especially in the southern suburbs. Like, because you've got the mountain baboons coming down. Stop it! How dare you? How dare you, Matthew? But I mean, like, but there's this weird vibe where they're going like, listen, I think we should, like, why don't you move the baboons away from, if you can, load them up, take them to a place where it's like a bit further away from people. I mean, I don't know, but people are very hectic about the baboon shit, especially in Cape Town. Yeah, I mean, there's protests about it. Don't kill the baboons. I'm like, bro, like a baboon will. I mean, I don't. Obviously, these people have never watched Jock of the Bushveld. I remember watching that shit as a kid and going like, that made me hate baboons, because like that one part in the story where Jock of the Bushveld gets attacked by the baboon almost kills him. Yeah, I know those things. They're absolutely vicious. Are you guys looking forward to the 23rd Judgment Day for Juju? I mean, I am. I think it's going to be funny. I saw the little video this morning where, I think it was yesterday, I think maybe Ronaldo shared it, I think, where he was upset about the fact that the judge was late. I was like, bro, yeah, so what? Thank you. That's not thank you, sorry. Bro, that's how our government works, and you're responsible for that. So shut the fuck up, do something about it. It's only an issue when it inconveniences him. That's when it's a problem. And then he suddenly stands up. He's not protesting about people that should be doing their jobs better or any shit like that. Shh, just shh. What is it? What is it? Sorry. Mr. Tremaine says, because people think it's cute. Because it's cute, funny and cute to feed them. They have lots of instincts to be afraid of humans. They're also bred for the amount of food. What? They are also bred for the amount of food. Are we talking about baboons or dogs? Baboons are like cats; they return. Yeah, they'll come back if they know that they're going to grab shit out of your garbage bin and they can eat food there. They're gonna come back. It's just easier. I mean, if you ever drive from like Cape Town, I mean, like there's constantly in Cape Town. If you go around the what is it? Past Camps Bay, around Hout Bay. There's always like baboons on the road. If you're going from here to Paul to like the Worcester side, I mean, you're constantly seeing baboons on the mountain, on that, like on the Toyscliff Pass, before the tunnel, after the tunnel. And the funniest part is, the most insane part is people stopping and then opening up and like, I'm gonna go play with the baboon, and it's like, and every time I slow down, I'm like, I got the phone ready just for. I just want to get one of those great videos of some idiot trying to feed a baboon and the thing attacks them. What breed, not bred? Sorry. Nothing is going to happen to Juju. In fact, I have a suspicion his sentencing is not going to be televised. I mean, I think he's just going to get a slap on the wrist. I don't think they'll go as far as putting him in prison or anything like that. I just don't think. And again, all he has to do is just appeal it, right? He can just appeal it, right? He can just. Where's Adrian when you need him? Paul. You're not like Paul, Matthew. What's with the Paul hate? Come now. Is YouTube censoring your messages? That's not cool. Sorry. I think I missed a message earlier from Saint Struggler. They said Greenland is going to become the rainforest soon. It's going to need a biome. Baboons mugged my friend Inga and her friends. They were hiking around Claremont side, and they had to run back to their cars. Had no men with them. to deter. See, there we go. That's why you need a man. In case you're walking around and you've got baboons, there's baboons about, because men will step the fuck up. I mean, that's the other issue, right? He's good point, Charmaine. He's on the committee that picks the judges. So we all know he'll pull. I mean, again, he's got. I don't think there would be a reason for them to actually put him in jail. He'll get a slap on the wrist. It'll be. You're going to look for cuck though. He should go, because that's what that'll happen to that. That is what would happen to any of us. Unless you are what? Unless you ask the feminist on whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. But I mean, but actually, that's a very great point, Whistler. You know why I love watching whatever? So if you're not familiar with the Whatever podcast, it's this. I'm gonna show you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen bits and pieces of it. Where's it now? Let me just give you an idea of the Whatever podcast. Oh, come on, this mine. Why is it being weird? There we go. There we go. So if you're not familiar, the Whatever podcast is absolutely, it's a joy to watch. The Whatever podcast. So obviously this is what they do, is they do that big round table. I'm sure you guys have seen the clips all over the internet where Brian, the host, has a whole bunch of different goals. People, I mean, Charlie Kirk's been on there, a couple of famous people. Candace Owens has been on there, Charlie Kirk's been on there, Michael Knowles, most of the Daily Wire people have been there, except for Ben Shapiro. Andrew Wilson is on there. So Andrew Wilson is on there a lot. I think that's how kind of I got familiar with Andrew Wilson. But there's one thing that they ask people on the show, right? And they do the comparison. They do the comparison. They ask the girls, would you prefer to, if you know, like, it's a hypothetical, right? What's the vibe again? If you had to, you would be transported and you'd wake up in a forest. Would you choose there to be a bear next to you or a man? And I think it's like 90% of the girls pick a bear. And what this shows, it shows the indoctrination of people by society. It's a great example of illustrating how a lot of women have been indoctrinated into a belief of hating men, because every single girl picks to be with a bear as opposed to a man, because they have this whole vibe of, like, they believe that, or they've been told that men would grape them or hurt them, or men are terrible, men are violent, all this shit. Now, again, statistically, the chances of, if you had to randomly wake up in a forest and there was a man next to you, if I transported you, like, I've had magic powers and snapped my fingers, all of a sudden you were in a random forest by yourself, and you could now choose whether it be a man or a woman, a man or a bear. The chances of you being there with someone who's a violent man is something like, it's like something like 4 to 5% of men are actually violent, right? But 99% of bears, like 100% of bears, are dangerous and will literally rip you apart. And this is the part that they don't seem to understand. And it's a beautiful example, illustration of society and the belief structure that's been like just constantly, everywhere people going, oh, well, men are terrible, men are violent, and like hashtag, you know, no more men. It's like that ideology, and you think it doesn't have an impact on people when it does. And like a lot of the stuff on Whatever, I mean, the great part of Whatever, it's like, it's just almost like 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours of them just talking about these things. And the nice thing that you can do in a sort of in an environment like that, in a long form conversation, is you can get through someone's worldview. You can actually get to their worldview, as opposed to how, like, Piers Morgan does it, where he has somebody on and you've got 30 seconds to make your case about a situation, or like how news does it. This is, and it's great to watch because it's really informative. It shows you how people think. It shows you the impact of what society has. What little things like these activists, these concepts, these ideas, like, you know, like everything. I'm talking from the fact of something silly like, yeah, men are trash, to the whole vibe of like, the idea that, men can be pregnant, like dumb shit like that, right? But it's really a deep, I'm not a deep, it's a great thing to observe, to watch that and to understand the part. I mean, at the same time, there is cuck funny moments. And I mean, they've been accused, Brian especially has been accused of trying to make women seem stupid. And it's like, he's not doing anything. He's giving someone a microphone and an hour to talk, and they make themselves look stupid. This is the one thing, I mean, just to be completely honest, I mean, the difference was between me making standalone content was I could edit stuff out, right? So I've got ADHD and I'm a bit dyslexic. Well, I'm very dyslexic. And sometimes when I talk, I repeat the same thing over and over, and my brain just goes all over the way. And like, you guys make fun of me, which I love, right? You go, oh, there's a lizard. My train of thought changes, or I'm not very articulate, like Spoon, for example. You can't change that on a live stream like this. I can't do anything about that. This is exactly who I am. It's a sobering, honest vibe of just who I am. This is what I sound like. This is what I think. These are my ideas. And I can't hide any of it, right? And that's the cool thing about it. And this is the great thing about it, because all 90% of these women are like, they're on Instagram. Some of them, I think it's like only like, and you're going, oh, it's only OnlyFans girls. Apparently, it's only like 10% of the girls that he's had on there are OnlyFans girls. Like, you look at these pictures and you go like, okay, cool. These look like OF chicks, just nonstop OF chicks. But it's not really. It's like only some of them are. The majority of these people are, like he had Amaranth on there. And I mean, this debate was absolutely brilliant. You must go watch this. Imagine doing a 6 hour, 17-minute debate with someone. It was hectic. And it's like, you really get to the crux of what someone thinks, what they believe. And it's great to watch. I mean, again, sorry, back to my point of like, not all these girls are OF girls. A lot of the girls are just like, they're on Instagram. They're like, they're just, you're seeing here is boobage, but they're not all just, OF girls. Some of these girls are just like, they're on Instagram, just doing stuff. They're influencers, yeah. And they make a shitload of money from this stuff. You must hear some of the stuff, like the amounts that these people are making. It's insane. I mean, the one part that was, for me, was fascinating. If you're going like, this guy has unlocked a whole new vibe of live streaming. I remember the one time there was Michael Knowles was on here, and I think he was there for 15 minutes, and he was like, it's like, people have to do $199 TTS, like donation, super chat, in order for the TTS to come through. And I think when Michael Knowles was on there, he had one almost every 2 minutes, there was a $199 TTS coming through constantly, to the point where Michael Knowles goes like, how much? These are costing $200 a pop. And he goes, yes. And he goes like, this is insane. I mean, and he's coining it. It's next level. It's amazing to watch. But on the note of this, I wanted to point out something. And this kind of goes back to this conversation that Whistler now started with the idea of the bear. Well, maybe before I show you the bear thing, I'm just going to read some of the comments, because I've been a dick about it, and I'll also need to try and find it quickly. This is why it's great to have a co-host, because he could read the comments while I find stuff. Or maybe just let me get it ready, and then I'll read some of the comments. This is let me find it. Where is this now? See, yeah, this is the problem with Mondays, with Saturday mornings. I don't prepare anything. Let's find it. It was, where was it now? Oh, come on. Oh, this really annoys the shit out of me. You know when you think you've liked the thing at a specific, and it's in between a post, it's here, this is where it was. I've got to share this one. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to share this one in a sec. I'm going to load this up, and then where the hell is this? Good Lord. Okay, wait, let me do it this way. Hold on. Damn it. Sorry, guys. They're going to go like, Whistler's going to say I'm a great streamer. come on. What's going on with my... Oh, here we go. Oh, my chair. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did any of you guys watch the debate Piers had, not the chat Piers had with Roger Waters? Good Lord. I cry for the world. It's just like the stupidity of people. Let me just quickly find, as soon as I find the thing, then I will, then I'm going to just answer just go through some of the chat. I've missed some of the chat. Where is this now? Did they remove it? Did I not send it to... Wait, I think I sent it to Reese. Why is it gone? Oh, here we go. Sorry, found it. Damn it. I'm being just a complete idiot. Here we go. So let me just quickly read some... Darthron, please come help. How dare you? Hello, everyone. Pierce versus Waters. It was almost tragic to watch. No, it was. It was absolutely tragic to watch. Darth wants to cut off your YouTube. No, he doesn't. He can't. He doesn't know how to cut off YouTube. Darth has entered the chat. I know, he's a dickbag. Put some bear versus man things in live stream talk. Shot. Thanks, Chantal. Let me have a look quickly. Oh, that's cool. I'll show that to you now. Just to give you guys an idea of how absolutely insanely dangerous bears are. Yeah. Oh, I've got so many tabs open now. Absolutely giving me... Is this AI? Okay, now let's see. I don't think it is. This looks legit. Okay, well, let's have a look quickly. Where's the volume bar on this? Here we go. Okay, cool. Check this out. This is from Chantal. Thanks, Chantal.
Hey, one more back. Oh my! Oh no! Hey, one more back. Oh my!
Is that real? Like, this is the problem with AI. You can't even tell anymore. Let me see who the other one is that she sent. Oh, here we go. Sorry for the dead air. Here we go. So this is... How long is this? Oh, it's only 3 minutes. Cool.
Would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man?
What?
Have you not heard that question before?
No.
Well, you're supposed to pick one.
A bear or a man?
Yeah.
Like a random man?
Yeah.
Or a random bear?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. It depends on the situation.
Okay, don't overthink this. Everyone always tries to make a meal of it. Just
How is it hard to think about? Like, how is it hard to decide which one? Chicks, all the ladies in the chat, everybody in the chat, M for man or B for bear, which one would you go with? Hi, I'm late to the feed. If you like wolves, go check out the... Oh, dude, I've seen the liger. That's insane. They started with the liger. The liger was first. Now it's the direwolf. Thanks, Renee. Why would you have a... What? The only chick here is Matthew. The only woke woman in the chat is Matthew. The bear is more likely to kill you. Exactly, but this is the problem. This is the issue. Bear. Why would you pick bear? Why would you pick a bear? I would rather be with a man. Something like, I know, for example, Darth Sean would pick bear because he hates people. And he would rather die than having to hang out with a guy that he doesn't like for like 10 hours. Do you know what I mean? What type of bear? Panda, red panda, koala bear. No, like a bear, like either a black bear or a brown bear. No fucking panda bears, no red panda, no koala, none of these little baby bears. Like a proper American, like the bear we just saw in that video now, like a proper American style bear. Which one? F. F doesn't. What, you'd rather be with a female? Fuck my life. Koalas are not bears, Sean. There we go. Fucking get owned. Get owned. Z. What? Oh, you're talking about Zed. See, Zed wasn't a bear. I don't even know what was Zed. Remember, you guys remember Zed from when we were kids? Was he a bear or was he like just a fluffy dog / bear koala thing? You guys remember Zed? Okay, let's watch the rest. Totally a bear. What? Ah, I thought Reese was clever. Dude, either way, you'd be right. I mean, I would pick, if you had to pick between a grizzly bear or cocaine bear, I would pick the grizzly bear. Sorry, I heard a weird squeak. These cats, good lord. He was an alien. What? The bear was an alien. What? He was an alien. Cocaine bear. No, he wasn't. Oh, Zed was an alien. Oh, fuck. Ew. If Zed was a bear, there's definitely a retarded looking bear. But he was kind of like Downsy, right? Zed. Look at that. Like he oh God. Oh my God. How do you, oh my God, they made fun of, they made fun of mentally challenged people with Zed, and we just didn't know. We're uncovering truths about fucking like our childhood. And it's starting, we don't want to go down this rabbit hole. That's disgusting. The fact that they were making fun of you know, mentally retarded people. Are you allowed to say that? Is it mentally retarded, or is it like mentally what's the correct Reese is just deleting Whistler's comments. Oh, she's just deleting. Oh, Reese is deleting Matthew's comments. What are you doing? What did Matthew do? Okay, wait. Let's watch the rest of this. Ghost Stomper people with special needs. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Thank you. So it's not mentally retarded. It's just special needs. Mentally challenged. There we go. Apologies. Mentally challenged. If you think about it, yeah, they were making fun of mentally challenged people with Zed, and we just didn't know it. And we're all going, and the people going, oh my God, watch, we're going to make fun of mentally challenged people, and all the kids are going to love this. Because if you think about Zed, he used to go, like he used to talk retarded, right? A lot of people in Parliament speak like that. Actually, I'm speaking of tardation. I've got a video coming out on Monday morning, nice and early. So watch the space. But you know what I'll do is I'll do the thing. I'm gonna be like a good person like Ronaldo is. So if you're a member of this channel, I'm gonna put it up on Sunday night so you can watch it first. Then Monday morning it will go public. But let's watch the rest of this. I really want to see. What is Whistler doing? Reese, what's going on? Reese is probably texting Whistler and he's not answering her. Where are they making fun of preparing you for adulthood? Were they making fun or preparing you for Trump? I don't know. Probably both. I can't remember shit about Zed, right? I just remember I remember the one time when like Zed ran away. I remember there's a video of him trying to run away, and then he got into trouble, and then he rocks. Oh, who is it? Leon Schuster did that skit with like they had the kids brought the kids into the room, and then they're watching Zed on the TV, and then in the TV Zed runs away, and then he opens the door and hears it. It's like, and I'm going like, now I'm thinking that they used to make fun of him. But like, that's what's
Answer the question.
Okay, well, I didn't go to the woods that day. I stayed home.
That's not one of the options.
Okay, what's the man doing in the woods?
I don't know. He's just there.
No one's just there in the woods. Is he dragging around a body bag or is he going camping with his twin brother?
Adult twins, they freak me out. I don't trust them.
Exactly.
Let's just say he's doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
Is he just standing there menacingly?
No, he's just standing.
For hours?
I don't know. You just got there.
Okay, well, what's the bear doing?
He's being a bear.
Right. It's more straightforward. Okay, can I fight?
I don't know. Can you?
No, I guess not.
No, there you go.
Okay, so it's a random man or a random bear.
That's the question.
You know what? I wouldn't really feel comfortable with either.
That's why the question exists.
Because the bear could be really dangerous, obviously, and the man
Exactly.
could be really into fantasy football. And then I got to listen to him talk about how his team won last year, but this year everyone's injured, and then that's my night ruined. That's my time.
No, I think it's actually that the man could also be dangerous.
Oh, because he's an adult twin.
No, because he's a random man.
But you said he wasn't standing there menacingly.
No, but he's there.
Right, but he's just a random man who doesn't like fantasy football?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Look, the whole point of this thing is it's supposed to be a commentary on how women feel around men. It's supposed to give perspective because if roles were reversed,
Oh, and if it was like a random woman in the woods?
there would be no question.
I see.
I think it's because people feel safe around women.
Right.
We've got that maternal quality.
That makes sense. Right.
Can you zip that up for me?
Yeah. Well, people just shouldn't trust anybody alone in the woods. Because they could be doing anything.
Okay, just over here. What's his name again?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Next question. Would you rather be stuck in the woods with your ignorant uncle
That was cuck funny. That was really cuck funny.
who is ranting about his opinions, or invite your uncle hiking and be prepared with all points of view that maybe fosters an interesting discussion?
Okay, that was cuck funny. I really enjoyed that. Okay, wait. So, like, on the premise of that, right? But again, I think that question came up initially with the whole vibe of like, you know, like to show that how women feel about men, right? To choose between a bear or a man. But can we go back to the blood on her hands, though? Yes. Well, do you want to watch the rest of it? Fine.
Or you could kill your uncle. No, you're too young for a murder charge. Save yourself the trouble and use today's sponsor, Ground News, to stay calm and stick with the facts. Ground News is an app and website that helps you understand why we're so divided on certain issues by
I love ads like this. I love it when somebody comes along. That's what I would love. If anybody ever had to come to me and went, listen, can you like, you know, sponsor some of my shit? I would go like, on the only grounds that I'm allowed to make up the ad any way I want to. I want free reign. If Checkers had to come to me, or if anybody had to come to me, like anybody, even if it was like Standy, right? Standy came like, oh, like you're always using our cup in the thing. We want to send you some money. Can you do some promos for us? I would want to pick how I do that though. But yeah, sorry. So back to the whole vibe of the man and bear, right? So the initial question came into fruition with the idea of going to show that how women don't feel safe around men. But what it truly kind of actually shows us is that I think that it's almost irrational, right? And this is what it comes down to. This is the scary part. It shows that the fears that women have are kind of irrational because they would pick a bear over a man when you have a 5% chance of something bad happening to you with a man. And a bear would, 99% of the time, actually rip you apart and kill you and eat you just because it's a fucking bear. That's what bears do. On the premise of that, have a look at this. This is an interesting conversation I saw that Piers Morgan had with Adam Carolla a few days ago, which is super, super interesting. And it actually speaks to something. And I was going like, wow, those two things resonate. And I've been watching whatever for a few years now, and I was going like, oh shit, that's super interesting. So I'm just going to load it up here. Yeah, so check this out.
To assume that everybody ICE is going after is a hardworking mother of three who's just working as a maid and is all nonsense and BS, and that's more narrative stuff that gets cooked up by the left, and then they go out and fight and push, and they essentially create chaos and then say they don't want chaos. So it's essentially tons of chaos saying we don't want chaos, and then saying, don't you want the chaos to stop? And I'm like, yeah, I'd like the chaos to stop, but the answer isn't abolish ICE. The answer is you keep your fat ass at home. There's so many women involved now, and women are the majority of society. I mean, you know, they're 51% or whatever it is, but it's half. And women have been sort of weaponized. They weren't like this in the past. You go out and see the footage, there's women screaming, shoot me at ICE officers. They're physically fighting with these people, with the ICE officers. Yesterday, one spat in the face of one and then got tackled. And when she was being tackled, she was yelling, what's going on? And I realized they didn't grow up with rough and tumble play. Male mammals grow up wrestling, finding limits and pressure points. And by the way, knowing who to mess with and who not to mess with. I mean, you learn that real fast by getting punched in the face when you're 13. So we get that, and we can kind of govern ourselves. Women don't grow up with rough and tumble play. So they're having trouble with guidelines and limits and assessing danger. And you see it every day. First off, all they talk about is getting out and fighting. And you have to, you know, I see fat middle-aged school teachers saying, ICE, if you come to my classroom, you got to go through me first. Well, you're 48, you're morbidly obese, and you're not armed and you have no training. So they'll just knock you over. There's all these proclamations, these narcissistic proclamations meets a blind spot. Like literally pushing vans, you know, standing in front of 5,000-pound V8 vans and leaning on the hood and trying to push it back like you have some kind of superhero strength or something. It's tons of women and tons of women who don't seem to understand what the limits are and who they're dealing with. And I think it's because they didn't grow up testing it.
Which is, I mean, that's pretty interesting if you guys think about it, right? The comment that he makes there is like, and I looked at it as well, and I think this is where it comes from, right? It comes from this sort of belief of being brainwashed. It's like, it's not just that they haven't had rough and tumble. It's like, this is what happens, and this is what sometimes when I go like, maybe a bit of bullying as a young kid is kind of good for you, right? When like I got bullied, my brother got bullied, my little brother got bullied, and like there was a hierarchy even in your house with siblings, right? You would bully the one under you, right? And I think this is kind of what's happened in America, where you go like, and then you compare it and you zoom out and you look at the whole thing and you go like, wait, hold on, like this doesn't make sense. Like these people are coming out absolutely have no concept of reality. It's like, do you think you can stop a thing? Also, when that chick now recently got, I mean, everybody saw the story that happened on X, where the woman came along and she was like, she's going to stop ICE. And then she tried to ram over the guys, like, and then there's a whole debate. Well, it wasn't really, and it kind of was, and like it's excessive force. I'm not going to mince words here. I think the American police use massive excessive force, but then again, context. All right, it doesn't. That use of excessive force doesn't happen in a vacuum. They didn't just one day wake up. The police went, you know what? We'll just need to fucking shoot people. It comes from dealing with people over the course of fucking years and years and years, where they go like, okay, cool, well, X amount of police are being shot. Okay, what we do? We can't take the police can't take the risk. They have to. I mean, like, look at the George Floyd incident, right? We viewed it going, oh my God, this is terrible. But like, that was how he was trained. You have to put the person and make sure that you're all right. But yes, at the same time, there are people that overly use that excessive force. But coming back to my the concept of this, it's going, these people don't seem to live in reality. And now you look at everything. You look at like the thing of like what do you call it? Like whatever, where it's the simple concept of women have been trained from, like, have been indoctrinated, because it's just all it is feminist propaganda going, oh, men are the worst, men are the worst, men are the worst, right? If you constantly hear that, you go like, oh, cool. Then when you come to a rational, logical thing, right? A logical decision where you have to make, in the sense of, would you rather choose a bear or a man? You would pick a bear. And I'm going like, that's absolutely madness, right? That's insane. And again, this is not like a vibe of dissing just women. There are stupid men around that, you know, with the same thinking. But the feminist indoctrination ideology is focused on women. So they're telling women these things, the same thing. And then you could extend that to the gender debate, like the whole vibe of sex. We're living in a world where basic reality is like we're not even looking anymore. It's like it's confusing. Just what is confusing, which is absolutely nuts. And yeah, man, like I don't know how you go back from there. And this is why everything seems so hectic at the moment, because it's like we're kind of trying to slowly move back to just, guys, this is just real. This is like this. Let's use rationale and logic here. You can't stop what people are there illegally. They're being removed. It's like, oh my God, how dare you? And it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to come along and save them? Like, no, you can't. Like, I mean, when that chick recently got shot by ICE, I saw a video afterwards where her lesbian partner was screaming, oh my God, how dare you use real bullets? And you're going like, are you so divorced from reality that, what did you think they were like? What do you think they were like, plastic bullets in there? Is it BB guns? It's like sometimes I look at this and I'm going like, what are these people thinking? Like I look at like what is it, Antifa, when they're like protesting and they're like chucking rocks at cops, and they're going like, I wouldn't do that because I was going to shoot me, right? It's this, we're being divorced from reality. And I think it's like we're starting to see this now. It's like we're living in idiocracy where it's becoming absolutely insane. And we need to slowly get back to reality. And this is why it's fighting against it. It's going, it's absolutely crazy. But you have to go look at where it comes from, right? That's why sometimes I focus on entertainment, because that's where it starts. I mean, when somebody goes into college and all of a sudden they just easily accept the course of socialism and communism and feminist ideology and like all this bullshit, like, oh, you could just magically decide that I'm a female and like men can have like babies. I mean, like what? Like that's insanity. But this is the product of that, right? This is this insane ideology of just like this propaganda of just like we're completely, people in the year 2026 are so far removed from reality and what's true. This is a shock to them. It's a shock to them when they have this belief structure or ideology, this worldview that they can just, oh, I can stop a car. And it's like, no, you fucking can't. You know, it's really crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Collect 12 bear pellets. What? Bear pelts. Remove all warning. There we go. That's how you start fixing things. Start removing warning labels. I promise you, things are going to get better. That's the thing. It's like maybe natural selection would be a good thing, and because we've put warning labels on stuff, we've just kneecapped ourselves. And that's what I'm talking about. Think about that just for 1 second, quickly, right? You go like, you know what's going to be better if we put labels on stuff? What's the harm in it? Right now, fast forward 50 years, and you go like, oh, well, look what, like we've just exacerbated crazy people, like stupid people. Stupid people are now doing things, and it's like now you've got like, well, like I mean, the first time I heard it, I was absolutely, I couldn't wrap my head around it the first time. You guys ever hear, like, this is years ago. I remember I was a kid. I was like probably in the late 90s, where I remember it was some chick who sued McDonald's for buying a coffee and drinking it and burning herself. And she sued McDonald's and she won. And I was going, in what fucked up reality are we living where you ordered coffee, knowing coffee is hot, you drink it, burn yourself, and then sue them, and somehow you win? Right? This is, and again, a great analogy there, right? Maybe it goes back to warning labels. We started putting warning labels on shit. It's like you know what? One thing that I have a pet peeve of in my car, you know, my sun visor, when I tip it forward, it says, "Be sure to put on seatbelt." And I'm like, what, did someone buy a car and they just didn't know you have to put it there? And it's like a law that they have to have it in there. And it's just going, it's just common sense. It's like you have to wear a helmet when you're driving a bike. Why? I think take it off and just, you know, just let nature take its course. Right? Like when there's a park and they go, there are bears here. Don't feed the bears. Don't put that up there. Just leave it. Just let nature take its course. you know what? It's going to fix stuff. Now, because we've put warning labels everywhere, we have an entire society of stupid people, and we're the worst for it now. But that just it's a great insight if you think about it, right? If you think about just doing something silly like putting a warning label on, what the long-term effects of that happening is, you've actually like exacerbated stupidity. I mean, again, it's like, I know it's a stretch, but I mean, you know, it kind of tracks, right? We are overpopulated, so let's put warning labels on. Exactly, right? When I have kids, they'll definitely be going to college. They definitely would be going. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to have my kids go to college either. I mean, like this. I mean, I remember that we had an intern at work, like I think last year, and they were studying film, right, at UCT. But good Lord, Matthew, I think no, Matthew said it. Sorry, yeah, Matthew. The amount of indoctrination of what the things that they have to look at. It is next level. The woke shit that the critical race theory, woke indoctrination into like even like UCT, place like that. It's in every single topic, every single subject. It's everything that goes that direction, and I'm going, this is not good. There's going to be a price to pay, and as silly as you guys think this idea is of like your warning labels causing something, again. If that's the vibe that I think someone said, it's like when you're running a society, you adjust one thing, it's going to affect maybe a multiple of 1,000 other things, right? Because we don't know what we're doing. I mean, like when was it in the week? I heard this insane thing. They were talking on Cape Talk. They were having a discussion about like how they want to fix the oceans. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What do you guys want to do? Oh, no, they want to start doing, because like a lot of the ocean's absorbing a lot of CO2, and they're going to now, they want to think of ways where they can pump stuff into the ocean to normalize that. I'm going like, I'm sorry, what? You guys aren't even able to run like electricity properly in this country, and you're going to go fuck with the ocean. It's insane. It's really insane. Like, I mean, the same thing that like I remember years ago. I don't know if you guys remember the conspiracy about what was the shit where they were spraying cuck in the like there was this massive conspiracy. I think this was in 2015, 2016, where they're talking about like the government is spraying cuck into the air, and like what was it called? Like the fuck was it? I can't think. What was it called? Somebody in chat. They were the thing where they were spraying, and they'd have all these guys taking photographs of like the lines in the sky, and they're going, "Look, what was it called? Chemtrails, right? Oh my god, chemtrails, geoengineering, chemtrails." I think the vibe was chemtrails, right? And everybody's going, "Oh, that's such horseshit, you fucking nutters." And today, just go Google it. You can Google it right fucking now. What are they doing in Saudi Arabia? They're literally spraying, I think, sulfur dioxide, not sulfur dioxide. I can't remember the chemical makeup. They're literally in like places like Saudi Arabia. They're spraying shit into the atmosphere to adjust, like, you know, to create clouds and create rain and crap like that. And I'm going, but wait, you guys said that never happened. Now it's like, oh no, it's not chemtrails. It's not just random. It's just random chemicals. It's like it's chemicals, but we're spraying them into the atmosphere to create rain. I'm going, do you have an idea of what that could do in maybe 100 years from now? But somehow you have the audacity to believe that you can fix fucking nature. It's absolutely, it's insane to me how people just go like they know better. Crazy. I mean, the cloud seeding, but that was basically like, you know, we don't do that. Now it's like, oh no, we do. There are planes that are rigged with fucking shit, spraying chemicals into the atmosphere to readjust, to make sure that it rains places, and I'm going like, I don't know, you guys are playing God, and you're fucking with stuff you have no idea. You can't even make sure to feed people. Now you want to fuck with the atmosphere and just easy there, son, easy. Who controls the weather controls the world. That's true. People that don't have greenhouses will fall for this bullshit. Us that grow greenhouses know that CO2 and humidity helps, but that's another thing. Like this whole vibe of like, I mean, there was this couple of scientists, a few scientists, right? They came out going like, oh my God, we can't have the world getting warmer. You know what happens when the world gets warmer? Like just look at the equator. Look at the equator across the world. What happens at the fucking equator where it's more hot and more humid? Things grow better. Fuck my life. Anyway, I mean, that's a whole conversation on its own. I blame the... I'm with you, Matthew. It's definitely their fault. It was all because of Queen. What would Greta Thunberg do is a real question. Exactly.
How dare you?
Oh, fuck my life. It's insane. No, it's crazy. The world is actually crazy. It's yeah, man. I mean, it's just funny to sometimes like to listen to the stuff. Like, you know, you have these people going, "Oh, this is a good idea." It's like fucking with the weather, fucking with the ocean. And I mean, if you go down the vibe of like, if you believe in evolution, right? Going like the world was a prime Big Bang Theory, the world happened, it was a volcanic planet, molten lava, fucking just red hot mess, and somehow from that plants came about. But no. Like we're killing the Earth. Like, you know what? The Earth doesn't give a fuck about people, right? The Earth will be here long after we're dead. You know. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Oh wait, I did want to share something quite funny with you guys. It was this. I think we should have a bit of Andrew Wilson appreciation. This is one of my all-time favorite clips. I just love this one. This is again another whatever podcast. You should go watch this. Wait, let's check the audios. Yeah, here we go.
How are you a Christian, bro? You know, perverse speech is actually a sin.
50 dicks. I'll never lecture me about anything ever.
How are you a Christian, bro? You know, perverse speech is actually a sin.
50 dicks. I'll never lecture me about anything ever.
Yo, that is absolutely a savage comeback. God, that's funny. No, this is why I love watch any podcast, any whatever podcast with Andrew Wilson on. It's absolutely phenomenal. And the thing is, if you've only ever seen Andrew Wilson doing commentary like short clips, go watch his entire thing, because he's not like he comes off as like he's an absolute dickbag. You must see. I mean, imagine sitting for 4 hours with somebody just being nice and friendly, and they're just being dick to him nonstop, and then he just goes, "Okay, cool. Well, fuck it. You've asked for it. Here it comes." It's absolutely brilliant. She did change her life, but there's caveats to that, Matthew. There's a few caveats to her turning her life around. So she did. She apparently, because she was on the first time I saw her, she was on. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. What? Blah blah. Oh. There was a part where you must actually go watch the whole vibe. So she was the first time I saw her. She was on the whatever podcast. She was wearing this, I think, Spider-Man outfit, and she did this whole vibe of she's a Harajuku girl or something. She keeps going, "Oh yeah, daddy, touch me harder," like, you know, like proper like OF skank, right? And Andrew was there. They had a conversation, and then somehow, I think a year and a half after it, she changed her life around. Like she found God and, you know, Christianity, and she got a guy, and, you know, she put all that aside. And but then there was a problem with that, because she went back on the podcast, and that video is from her coming back on the podcast where now she's like, you've got somebody who's a Orthodox Christian. He's been Orthodox Christian for most of his life, and you've got somebody that's now a fresh new Christian lecturing somebody on, you know, on Bible matters and shit like that, and it just went completely wrong. And at the same time, then we found out, well, like Nala Ray she still had all her OF stuff up. A lot of her shit she was still making money on that, you know. And she's going, "No, but I've turned my life around," and it's like, And then there was a whole debate of her going like, well, if you're a new Christian, you should shut up. It's biblical, right? Shut up, sit in the back of the vibe, listen, don't go out giving people advice on scripture and all this stuff. Yeah, you can go. But what they did was they did like I think Andrew called it like the sewing circle, I'm a new Christian tour, where they would just go and go like, I'm saved now and and all this shit, So there's layers to it. It was interesting. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Yeah. What else are you guys? What are you guys going to do this Saturday? Anybody got any great plans for the day? Oh, she's back at being a skank again. Oh, I didn't even know that. I haven't seen Nala Ray for ages. I mean, there was another one. What was the only other OF girl that suddenly she found a good man and then she settled down? Riley something. I mean, come on, guys, you guys know her name. Riley Reid or something. She apparently that. So she was a rough lady, She apparently like I think body count of like 1,000, something like that, like absolutely insane. And then she suddenly went, she's got married now, and she wants everybody to stop sharing her content online and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, that's not how it works, darling. Internet's forever. Be careful what you put out there. And this is the lesson that you hear from whatever. It's like, don't do that. Don't like, this is the downside. Like, because now she's coming out going, I don't want my kids to see this. I'm going, yeah, that's not how it works, babes. It's going to be up there forever. You've signed contracts and deals where people own this for in perpetuity, maybe, because you wanted money. That's just how it works. Like, I'm sorry. I'm doing as little as possible. Tomorrow I have to probably walk 25,000 steps again at cricket. Good Lord. That's a shit ton. That sounds like a good, get your steps in. You get your steps in for the week. Yeah, I don't know what I'm. Oh, another one. Yeah, she as well. Also, just like she's an absolute. Mia Khalifa is an absolute nut bar. That chick is just off the chain. She's completely lost her fucking marbles, especially when she's like, because she got into the Palestine debate, and I'm going like, bro, just because what's going to happen if you actually had to go there, they would kill you first. Mia Khalifa would literally be beheaded the day she steps onto soil in Gaza or any of these countries. Like, just shut up. Stay in your lane. Stay in your hoe lane. I need to make some content. Yeah, me too. I also need to make some content. I actually have I've got a video. I just finished it. Just finished it yesterday. I'm going to upload it. I'll upload it tomorrow. I'm taking cues from Ronaldo, He's my content inspiration. He's inspired me to make more content. I don't see the attraction of calling my hubby daddy. My dad was decent and upstanding. My hubby is wild. He likes playing Lego. I mean, I don't know. There's a whole vibe of like the daddy thing, which is just it's like a cutesy thing. Yeah. I have no issue with it, but like when Nala, do you just go watch? I actually want to try and find it. I was trying to find the episode with Nala and the whatever one where she's. You must watch. You just watch an hour or something of the first one where she's the first time she's on the whatever podcast. Then watch the second one, and I think there's a year in between, and it's like the first one she's on there going, oh my god, she's just like she literally brags about being the biggest hoe there is, and she's just like, yeah, I just want to take it in all that, like absolutely just gross stuff. And then I think it's not even a year later, she's back on there going, oh my, like the Lord and and don't stop swearing, God doesn't like that. And I'm like, just like, and that's where that clip is from, where Andrew Wilson goes, listen, you've had 50 dicks in your mouth, don't ever lecture me on anything, just shh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have a little bride tomorrow. I'm actually going to do what Wuss is doing. I'm going to play some Fallout. And I'm probably going to watch that. I didn't watch that. The Ronaldo gave a recommendation of a movie. I think it's new on Netflix with Matt Damon and what's the guy's name again? Ben Affleck. I always like Ben Affleck. He's like my second favorite Batman. I think I'm gonna watch that. I think it's a movie or series. But apparently I watched an interesting little clip. I think it was on TikTok from where they were chatting about it, where they actually the rip. There we go. Thanks, Ronaldo. Yeah, how was it? Was it good? I watched an interesting little clip about it. I saw it last night or this morning on TikTok, where they were explaining, they were having an interview with someone, and they literally had to say that because they did it for Netflix. They have some parameters of how they have to create stuff, right? So they literally they told them, they said, listen, what you have to do is you've got to be cognitive of the idea that people are watching the show holding their phones. So you've got to reiterate the plot 3 or 6 times. You got to tell them what's happening. That's why it seems so. Sometimes it's like you don't have to explain the plot to me. Like, I know what's going on. Whereas like the guys, there's a briefcase, and like, oh, we have to find the killer. It's like, okay, why are you saying it out loud? It's almost like they have to reiterate that because someone wasn't paying attention because they were fucking around on their phone. Did you send me something, Ghost Stomper? Webcams, live webcams. What the fuck is the live webcams in South Africa and some beaches? What's the beach looking like? Let's have a look. It looks a bit overcast. Okay, SA webcams. That seems dodgy though, hey? SA webcams. Oh, here we go. Thanks. Oh, is it this one? Oh, thanks, Ghost Stomper. Yeah, let's quickly have a. I hope this is not naughty. Let's see. This one. No, it's not that one. Sorry, wrong one. Come on, where's my share button? Here we go.
Rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick 7.
I would give myself a realistic 6.5. Okay.
Oh my God. Rude it, Andrew.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I wasn't muted? I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, we could hear. We heard that, Andrew.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man.
We can see you too.
I was laughing at something my chat said.
Rate their looks on.
Oh, God, that was so funny. Of course he did it on purpose, and he knew that his mic was on. But that's what I'm talking about. It's like a lot of these things where it's like because of being online, right? Because everybody, like, if everybody in chat had to every time say, "Oh, Mork, you're the best ever. You're like a soldier. You could do anything you want to." Maybe if I was stupid enough, I'd start believing that shit, right? And I'm going like, oh, I can. And then the next thing I go pick up a gun, I go to the Ukraine, I'm going to go fight Russia. And then I get shot in the face the first 10 minutes, right? But it's basically that. And that's the thing with everybody doing OF, right? So if you're doing OF, I mean, remember we had Gorlock. Gorlock was on OnlyFans, on whatever. And she's making, or she, I don't even know what it is making money from OF. And I'm going like, yeah. And then believes she's like a 7, and I'm going, no, you're not. I mean, like, there aren't a lot of 7s. I mean, sevens. I mean, I'd probably say I would say I'm like a 4, like a 4.5, maybe a 5 on a good day when I'm like, when I'm all like, the hair's done nicely, and I'm like, maybe then I'm a 5. But I'm a 4. I know, like, if I have to rate my looks, oh God. And that's the difference. It's like, you're kind of being honest with yourself. But no, dude, there's an enormous amount of fun content on the whatever podcast. It really gives you an insight into how people think, their worldview and shit like that. Hey, kitty. Hello. Come. Let me say hello to the YouTuber. Ah, there we go. How's it? You see Blacktail here? Okay, no, doesn't want to. If you come here, we can say hello to the people. What's it? Hello. Why? Meow. Meow. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Gorlock, yeah, no. What? Who the hell? No, but that's the thing, CR. There are people out there. And you know what the downside is? I see that, and then I see the guy on the street, begging for money. I'm like, come on. If Gorlock can make money on OnlyFans, like, dude, you can do more than this, right? Just get a Nokia with with a camera phone on, and then just start doing some homeless foot porn or something. I don't know. It's insane. It's a crazy world we live in. It's honestly a crazy world we live in. I can see my house from here. Is that the live webcams? That's like a weird thing. The live webcams. Would you rather be stuck on Table Mountain with a troop of baboons or a man? 6'7", yes. Matthew, good one, Matthew. What did I miss in the TikTok? In our Discord. US is sending military assets to the Middle East as Trump weighs in on Iran strike. Yeah, that is true. I know that's happening. I think apparently they're going to be there next week sometime. They're gonna looking for cock. Well, listen, if you're looking for cock, quite interesting as well. This morning I saw reports that they mentioned that apparently there is something like the escalation in Iran is something like it's gone to I think it's almost like 30,000 people have been killed. Again, we don't know much about it. So yeah. Oh, look at Debbie's kitty having a sleepy time. Sleepy time, out of fun. What's wrong? Why? What do you need? What do you need, your little cat life? She's meowing at me. What's up? Come. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going listen, stop spending time on the internet, you dumbass. You have to feed me or do something. Oh, yeah, guys. Is that your dog? Why is it wrapped up in... My Piper doggo is recovering from her operation. 2 mast cell tumors removed on Wednesday. Shame. Ach no. Shame, Chantal. Looks sad. Look at the puppy. Come look at the puppy. Come. I'll scratch you here. No, don't do that. Come. Come here. Okay, I'm scratching. Yes, I'm scratching. Good Lord. Shame, your poor pups. Poor doggo. Dude, I hope he's okay. So they've gone off for testing. The lab sent lab for testing. Shame, dude. I hope you get good news back. What's that? Yes, we are needy, hey? This needy little cat. All just sitting there, just wants her fucking head to be scratched. You are a little princess. Shame, dude. Yeah, I really hope you get good news back, and I hope it's not bad. How old is your Piper, your doggo? Shame, man. Dog's face say it all. Yeah, I know. That's so true, hey? Beautiful dog, honestly. Shame is sad. I bet they're slobbery, eh? Yeah, okay, listen, guys. I need to go and do manly things. I've got to save the wasteland. I've got to go save the wasteland from raiders and stuff. And obviously, Whistler can't do it on his own because he needs help. He needs training wheels. Technically, I'm kind of his training wheels, so I've got to go help him play games better because he's just learning. He's still young. He's learning how to do stuff. And I need to give the cats food. Is there no food in the machine? Shame, poor little bastards. Anyway, so guys, I hope you have a most wonderful Saturday. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely Sunday. Do Check record for what? Check record for Ragnarok on Netflix. Check record of Ragnarok on Netflix. What? Am I reading that like a tard? Get those rad. Play the trailer if you can. Oh, the record of Ragnarok on Netflix. Okay, cool. Let me just. Oh, record of Damn it! Sorry, dude. I should have realized there's a capitalization there, and I'm being an absolute idiot. Let's check this out quickly. Record of Ragnarok. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Why did I click that? Here we go. Let's kill that, and let's kill that, and let's open this here. Is this new on Netflix? Trailer 3. Haven't seen this before. Oh, I love something. I'm gonna put this on while I play some Fallout. Here we go. Let's have a look.
There's someone I need you to look into for me. The man who will shake up Ragnarok.
This is my ambition. I won't allow anyone to interfere.
Your ambition? I'll keep that in mind.
Ooh.
After all, you are humanity's joker.
Please tell me it's out.
Our wild card.
A king takes pride in protecting his people.
I will never lose, not to anyone.
Humanity will never die! Let's hurry and end this round.
I hate you more than any other asshole in this world!
Are you bedazzled by my light when I'm up this close to you?
I love a good anime / manga every now and again. I must say, I'm like, actually, I saw this really interesting thing this morning.
The gods of Olympus!
I saw this really interesting thing this morning where this one director explains it, and he goes, if you want to be a good director, you need to go look at old school anime and manga, because of how they because every single frame costs money. Like, remember when they used to draw stuff, or even this, it's like somebody has to animate this, right? So it takes time. And if you go look at some of the stuff, it's like every single like doing a scene where there's like 5 seconds of the the shot is like a cat, and it just kind of looks up and the ear moves, and it's like little things like that of like how good directors were. Yes, I know, I'm absolute tard. Sorry. Biden moment 11. But listen, this is not just from today. That's like the counters from all the time. In one episode, Adam versus Odin. What, dude? No, this looks awesome, dude. Oh wait, I was actually going to see.
Real battle for humanity's survival starts now.
Impressive. Have a
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go check this out. It looks rad. Looks pretty cool. I love it when they put. I love it when Japanese anime touches on sort of like Greek mythology or Norse mythology and shit like that. Like there was the one that I think we were talking about the other day, like the one that Zack Snyder did. That's on Netflix as well. But there's some great ones on Netflix, honestly. Actually, like also Castlevania is one of like I love that. It's rough, right? It's super rough, but it's really good. What was I thinking of now? Oh fuck! Sorry, this is something I wanted to show you guys. One last thing. Okay, just before I go, one last thing. Before we go, I wanted to show you this. How long is this? Oh, it's fucking 8 minutes. I'll put it in, I'll link it, but I just want to show you a little section of this. Absolutely. So like sometimes we talk about the bad parts of AI, but let me show you the good parts of AI. So, and there's 2 things about this. Sorry, just before we go. Guys have extra. Oh, Power Rangers. Yes. Fuck, there's too many things. Hold on. Okay, let me do Power Rangers quickly. Where do I do this? Let's share another screen. Hold on a second. I'm going to share another screen. Second. There we go. Okay, so these are all in. Cool. So if you're not aware, something really interesting happened this week. just wanted to show you guys. Well, let's do this one first. Let's do Power Rangers. So Chantal showed me this. This is quite interesting. Apparently, the Green Power Ranger, former Green Power Ranger, arrested in Japan after allegedly robbing 43 homes using the skills learned on set. Absolute OG. And then there's also apparently another Power Ranger, maybe it's something to do with the color green. Former Green Power Ranger Hector David has court set for August 28th, which happens to be the National Power Ranger. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. But so quickly hopping over to, I don't know if you guys are Star Wars fans, you know I am. Something good has happened, but you know what? It's so late that I don't even fucking care. So if you're not aware, Kathleen Kennedy is officially leaving Lucasfilm after 14 years. 14 years of absolutely ruining an entire fucking franchise, of completely eviscerating everything. Everything. Completely fucked, right? It's been last week at the studio. And I'm going, I don't care. I honestly don't care. I don't give an inch of a fuck. I just don't care. You've broken something that was awesome, and you've ruined it. So apparently Dave Filoni isn't going to be in the hot seat. He's going to be taking over Lucasfilm. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is the guy that did Ahsoka, which wasn't too bad. I'd probably give it a 4. Not the best, but yeah. Then I just want to show you, and then on that last note, let me just show you what AI, the good parts of AI. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is absolutely next level. You can still see it, but you can see it's heavily still AI, right? But I mean, a year ago you couldn't do this. A year ago. Now, this is where we're at. I mean, in about a year or two from now, you'll be able to create your own stories of whatever the hell you want to. We could do it like, Ronaldo or something. Like, he could tell any story he feels like telling. You could tell any story you feel like telling. And I mean, this is just insane where shit's going. It's like, I would love to go like, oh, cool, let me write like an idea of a story I'd like to tell. And then I could just prompt it, go through like that. And there would be so many beautiful stories we're going to be able to get to see because of the wonders of AI. But yeah, I'll link this in the chat. Apparently it's like, what's his name? Darth Vader bleeds his own lightsaber. But it's the shit that we're possible now with AI is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting times. 2026 is going to be a kiff year. Cool. Anyway, oh no, I'm going to miss her. No, you're not. Fuck her. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Buy some kiff stuff. Fucking buy some animal. Just relax, spend time and with your family and friends. And yeah, man, guys, have a wonderful Saturday. See you guys tomorrow. No, not tomorrow night. On Monday night, I'll have a video at 8:15 on Monday morning. And if you're a member, you'll be able to see it Sunday evening. But yeah, guys, thanks so much. Hugs and kisses. Thank you. You guys make everything. You make streaming really fun. I only do it because you guys are awesome. Cool. Thanks, homies. Much appreciated. See you guys Monday night. Bye.